And good morning from my side too. I'm Stefan Walter, coordinator of the knowlEdge project. Its long title is Towards AI-powered manufacturing services, processes and products in an edge-to-cloud knowledge continuum for humans in the loop. And it addresses the most urgent needs of the manufacturing industry. Why manufacturing? This is like setting the scene and the rationale for the project, because manufacturing is a key driver of the European economy, contributing really significantly to its growth and providing many, many millions of jobs. And in order to continue its Europe's excellence in manufacturing processes, it is vital to maintain industrial leadership in various areas in achieving sustainable growth. At the same time, we have facing these various paradigm shifts and transitions, most notably the digital transition and sustainability transition, which necessitate the focus on reinforcing Europe's position in manufacturing. Now, when we speak of transition, we tend to think of this picture here. It's a well-known one, but it still makes sense to revisit it a bit and just to understand that when we speak of revolutions or transitions, we tend to speak of industrial revolutions, starting with the first that introduced mechanization and water power. The second, the mass production. The third, the automation. And the fourth, the cyber-physical systems, such as digitalization and using of ICT in networking, manufacturing devices and entire production lines. And the fifth industrial revolution, Industry 5.0, that focuses particularly on co-working, human empowerment, sustainability questions. And we are dealing with the Industry 4 and 5 part, most notably in our project. Now, the Industry 4.0 requires solutions, for example, for real-time supervision, monitoring, control of manufacturing processes to address various challenges like mass customization or small batch production or zero-defect manufacturing. Then, of course, we have manufacturing systems which should facilitate continuous improvement, flexibility, productivity, and so on. And for this, we need new tools, and most notably artificial intelligence, but also platforms which can enable it, standards for collaboration. We need advanced data management to combine data from different sources, and edge clouds, for example, for decentralized systems. On the other hand, Industry 5, human empowerment solutions. AI plays a crucial role, we understand that, in extracting knowledge from big data and supporting human activity in this case through advanced forecasting, for example, simulation, and of course also greater accuracy, much more than a human could actually achieve on its own or her own. But then we want that human workers continue to play a primary role in work life, in manufacturing, and AI is meant to empower them in terms of, for example, creativity, decision-making capabilities, and general support. So this necessitates then a development of distributed manufacturing systems, corresponding architectures which allow that and which can integrate humans harmoniously and also consider the trust issues that often come up when humans are meant to collaborate with machines and technology as such. So this points then to the Industry 5.0 part. Looking at the knowlEdge project and its partners, you can see we are coming from all over Europe. We have 13 partners from 7 different countries and with 1 former partner. As Risto said already, the project is now coming to its end. It has started at the beginning of 2021 and has now run for 39 months. It has received a total funding of around 6 million euros. And it was part of the general program called for artificial intelligence for manufacturing. Looking at the objectives shortly. So objectives include to develop, to address the issues that I've mentioned before, of course, But in specific terms, to develop an AI-centric software architecture to support agile manufacturing and in diverse manufacturing scenarios. Then to have distributed data mining, analytic services across the computing continuum that points to the edge clouds. Efficient and secure communication, data management, governance infrastructure. We need corresponding platforms that allow all these services to be realized. We also need security to enable trust. The human-centric design, application and services for the variety of scenarios, because humans should be in the center. Human needs should be considered when developing systems, so it needs to be human-centric. And then we have developed the knowledge marketplace to enable effectively trading of AI models and better utilization of existing AI models. And that is meant to simplify uptake and diffusion of existing models, thinking of better enabling other companies to utilize existing models and thereby making sure that wider areas of the economy can be affected by AI, positively affected. So the key concepts basically are competitiveness and sustainability that we are addressing here and supporting. With the knowledge project, we are responding to competitiveness need that I have mentioned. For example, in terms of increasing customization, small batch manufacturing, and so. We are also responding to disruptions, innovations that exist in markets, processes and technologies. We are very much concerned with various aspects here. And then we are responding, of course, to the transition and paradigm shifts that I mentioned earlier, transition to digital and sustainability. And what we create essentially is a combination of technologies, a fusion of technologies with our platform. We are creating customer intimacy, considering the human centricity in our approach, the human in the loop, so that we know the human can make changes and doesn't simply accept or has to accept a black box when thinking of AI. Greater system intelligence that combines the human expertise and AI. And because of its flexibility, essentially we are creating a very innovative approach to meet also future demands. And when thinking of it, you can see that our goals here are basically to address agile manufacturing, human AI collaboration, networking, and collaborative value chains and sustainable factories at the end. Yes, and with this introduction, I like to give the floor to my colleague Victor Ice, who will talk about the architecture of our platform.